Sound. All right, do you hear me now, guys? Sorry, there was no sound because I was speaking about the daughter of Allah, so Allah silenced me. He said to me, how dare you to speak about my beautiful, sexy daughter? So let me introduce to you the daughter of Allah. She is so beautiful. In fact, she looked like Allah. I don't know actually who looked like who. Allah looked like her or she looked like Allah. However, both are so beautiful. Shalom, everybody. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked man, the Lord said. So this is a female woman. She claimed to be the daughter of Allah, the goddess, and she do miracles, and she is from India. This is a documentary done by the BBC. The BBC is a TV station in England, used to be sponsored by the kings of Saudi Arabia, because the British government is so corrupt and they were always looking for Muslims to pay for their dirt. So the BBC went all the way to India to introduce and to speak and to interview the daughter of Allah. So let us hear together the story of the daughter of Allah. Somebody asking about the Mahdi. This guy, the one, David Wood, he made a video about him. This guy, he called me a couple of times. You remember? He called me a couple of times before and I wiped the floor with him. He's mentally ill. Anyway, but even if you are mentally ill, you will find fans, trust me. You know, this earth is a lot of garbage. And this is what we will show you today is a clear proof how a stupid idiot can make fun of you and can control your mind if you are a dummy. So let us speak about, see who is this goddess, and we go from there. Look how she is, you know. Hey, Krishna, 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 Krishna. I saw those group of, white, junkie Ukrainian. They are jumping in the streets, singing Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. I tried to talk to them. They would not talk to me. Krishna, I said, can we talk? No, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. And now look at those guys. They are, she's God's. She's God. And this is a guy dressed as a girl too. She's doing miracle now. And look at the rose in her hair. Man. Oh, man. How much gold. She's making a miracle right now. I do that, by the way, the same move she is doing when I cough. And the miracle I heard I do when I cough, they say that bacteria come from my mouth. Can you do that? Sure you cannot. Oh, man, she hold the woman's stomach. She will have a baby tomorrow. She can bless you with a baby. You have a sinking business? You have a sinking business, you come to her. She will make your business skyrocketing. Somebody tell Andrew Tate. This is the goddess, the daughter of Allah Al-Uzza. She can make your business flourish. What God have to do with business being flourish? What if this guy is a child molester? What if he's a pimp? What do you mean? Okay, continue. And look, those guys, the believers, look at them. So beautiful. Radima, Radima, look at the fabric around her. Look at the gold. Look at the expensive clothing. You know, this is a country where half of the population is sleep in the street. Look how she live. Blood came out from her mouth. She applied it as vermilion on me and said nothing bad will happen. Hold on. What she said, what she said? I missed that. Hold on. These are just people, imaginary stories. So this is a smart lady. She is saying this is just stupid stories. Man, she can't even walk. Look how the money is making her full of beef. She cannot walk even without holding her hands. I mean, as long as she can do miracles, cannot she keep herself healthy? Why she need two people to support her when she is walking? The women who do miracles for those, the daughter of Allah, she need people to hold her. You can tell she is overweight, she is losing balance, and you can tell how many plastic surgery did to her face. Go, continue, keep doing. This is the family. They became so rich. The family becomes so rich. Rich are her biggest donors. Who is the one who donate for her? I mean, sure, what the poor person in India can give 10 rupees. Look where she was living. She is born in a very poor family house. Where she live now? Oh boy. Oh boy. You see, because they receive miracle, otherwise they will not donate. Now I know why nobody is donating to me, because I'm not doing miracles. We have to keep Patreon for free, otherwise all members will be gone. Or maybe 95% of them. Okay, so because you are doing miracles? Ah, she is doing miracles. And otherwise, nobody will donate any money. Hmm. Look at the house of Radima. Look what the donation is doing. People sleep in the street in India, and she's God. You want her to sleep in a normal house? God, what's wrong with you? She have pictures of her everywhere in every room. Look at the bed. It sounds like a porn star. I cannot sleep. This is like a Dracula room. What is this? What the heck with this room? The floor is red, the bed is red, the chairs are red, the curtain is red. It looked like a porn. Man, what is this? It looked like she is taking this video in Andrew Tate house. You know? Uh, hmm. You know how much food in this earth. I'm very old. Oh boy. You can imagine how many maids she have, how many cook, how many servant, bodyguards, and she is coming from the slum, on India. Inside the world of Indian god women. Roof, look at the roof. Guys, look at the ceiling. Is that my picture there? Who's this guy? This is me when I was young. How she got my picture? Man. And is that her picture in the top of the bed? Hold on, let me go back. I'm sure now many of you will zoom in to see my picture. Shame on you. Very curiosity. Yeah, look. She have a statues of herself in the top of the bed. Yeah. Yeah. What? No way. My head goes heavy. Let me remember. Who is the one who his head goes heavy when he receive inspiration from Allah? Who his? Let me remember. The first letter of his name is Muhammad. What his name? What his name? I just remember the first letter, Muhammad. My head goes heavy. Okay, why your goddess? Why your head go heavy? Hold on. Hey, a light come into your eyes. Honest to God, this is what happened to me when I sneeze. Have you ever experienced this? When I sneeze, my sneeze is very, very tough. Once I was not wearing my seatbelt in the car. My head hit the front, the windshield, the glass. Can you believe it? So I sneezed so hard. I mean, very, very, very hard. Like I jumped to the other side of the room if I am sitting in a couch. So light comes in my eyes. Damn, man. I think I'm God too. Her name is Radhi Ma, self-styled Indian god woman. Oh boy. Okay. Tell us what happened. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. I'm just trying to study the situation, because I'm very good in studying situation stuff. I have a degree from Pakistan, and yeah. No sound of the video, guys. You don't hear the video. There's no sound coming from the video. Are you sure? No, it's coming. It's coming fine from my side. It can't be. Can you guys hear the video? Audio? Let me know if you don't hear it. You can't hear it? Huh? How come? That's weird. Hold on. Why didn't I say from the beginning? What's wrong with this software? Okay, let's see now. Does it work now?
ऐसे सिर भारी होने लग जाता है,
What
ऐसे
about
लगता
now?
कुछ प्रेशर पड़ रहा है, मजा आने लगता
Is it working
है,
now?
हम आंखें बंद कर लेते हैं,
Still no?
आंखों में एक लाइट सी आती है। मैं ऐसा जोर जोर से नहीं करती
No,
थी,
I mean the video.
ऐसा नहीं होता था। ऐसी आंखों में एक लाइट आती है, धीमी सी ब्लू लाइट, और सिर में एक ऐसा लगता है हम खेल रहे हैं।
Still you can't hear the video? You hear the video now? Okay, good. Okay, let me play the video. I mean, the movie without audio mean nothing, So I'll have to start from the beginning. Unbelievable. So you guys, why you don't tell me you don't hear it? This is an issue from my software here. Stupid software. Stupid software. You're finished, boy. I'm going to take secret microphone hotel room. Okay? So guys, as you see, I have a problem. And I need a secret wife so she can fix my problem. If there's any volunteer, I'm a very good believer in Allah. And we have a problem with the microphone. So if there is any volunteer, she is a Muslim. She have to believe in Allah. And she practice all kind of rituals of Allah, including sugar, taking hair from the private part, as the Prophet Muhammad said. And don't take hair from your mustache, because Allah, He like you to be mustachy. Mustachy? Is that English? I never heard of mustachy before. Mustachy. You got to love my English, don't you? By the way, the English as a language, my cousin, Shakespeare, they call him Shakespeare in England. He's an Arab, you know. His real name is Shakespeare. We are the founders of the English language, you know. The English language originally, it's in Arabic. What happened, my cousin, he's an Arab, he went to the Kaaba. He went around the Kaaba 7 times, he got dizzy. And then after that, he started speaking English. At that time, they call it gibberish. But by time, it became English, you know. So I hope you understand the situation. And mustache. We go back to the video. I hope now you hear the sound. Yeah, and this is a true story. What's wrong with you? You guys don't believe the story? I have no witnesses, which make it true story. Well, Mimi Hijab, we have no witnesses. The best of your story is the one have no witnesses. He took the woman to the hotel. He took off her panty. Boom, boom. And then, oh, I don't know her. You were doing that to her for 5 years, 4 years. Oh, no, I never met her before. She's cuckoo. She's obsessed, you know, obsessed. Yeah, she's very obsessed. Okay, let's continue here. So as long now you can hear the video, we will play from the beginning. So,
hello, I'm Lucy.
What is this? Who are you? What the heck?
जो भी मन में मेरे लिए कुछ सोचता ना कुछ
Is she dancing? I wish I can get all her videos. She dancing.
के लिए ऐसा चमत्कार के लिए तो उसके साथ हो जाता है. Actually, I am चमत्कारी माता.
I am a miracle mother.
It's a world like no other, where a woman claims to do miracles and her devotees believe her to be God. Her supposed powers, they say, include blessing childless couples with babies, curing the sick, and turning around sinking.
The funny, she is blessing people with babies, but she don't have any. Oh boy. You remind me of Muhammad. He is like his father. His father don't have kids. And Muhammad don't have kids. So you bless people with babies, but you don't have babies? What's up?
Businesses. This is the world of Radhima, the self-proclaimed miracle mother.
उन्होंने मकार मुझसे ब्लड आया था उन्होंने मेरी मांग भरी कहते जा मोटो कुछ नहीं होएगा.
To her followers, she is divine.
लोगों की मनगढ़ंत कहानियां होती हैं, वो कुछ कर थोड़ी रही है.
To her critics, a sham. Her own family are her chief champions, and rich businessmen her biggest donors, catapulting her to become one of the few women in India's growing phenomenon of so-called godmen.
पूरे दुनिया में केवल भारत में ये कंसेप्ट है कि इंसान खुद ही भगवान बन जाता है. बाबा के प्रिय लोगों में से मैं बाहर हो जाऊंगी, ये भी डर होता है.
From humble beginnings.
Look where she used to live. You know, I always, like, I don't want to claim to be God, but I want to claim to be a prophet. Like, I would have a big, nice, very beautiful palace. I will be invited by the most honorable people in the world, like the pervert Joe Biden and the Democratic Party. I will have followers like honorable followers like Andrew Tate's. They will be converting to my religion. And many believe in women. They will offer themselves to fix my microphone. We continue.
To a lavish Mumbai mansion. Her so-called miracles reap big rewards.
और आपको तो बहुत चढ़ावा आता है।
हाँ मैं
Look, she is sitting on a throne. Everybody sitting on the floor. On the floor. Like literally on the floor. And look what those people around her, what they are wearing. Look at this woman with the, you know, this is what kind of color? The light blue? Those are what? The assistant? What about this one with yellow? Those are the yellow bees. So she is sitting on a throne, and you can tell she is very, very heavy duty, overweight woman. Well, too much money and no work, you know. Yeah. Yes, I speak the truth, she said.
सच बोलती हूँ, मैं नहीं परवाह करती। ये सच है, चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, अदरवाइज बंदा 1 रुपया भी किसी को नहीं चढ़ाता।
Exactly.
With exclusive access, we venture behind the scenes of Radhima's life, where cameras rarely go, to uncover a world of faith and fear.
Look at this. You know, you can tell that those people worship money. Anyone, at least, you know, he claimed to be special. The first thing is going to be special about you if you don't worship money and you care for money. But obviously, all those scammers, their target is money. You know, if you do not know, go check it right now. How Paul used to make living? Anyone knows? How St. Paul, our brother, one of the elders of our churches, what he used to do for living to support himself. Did he have a mansion? Did he have palaces? Did he have a villa? He used to make tent. He worked in leather. Peter was a fisherman. So they started their life as fishermen and they die as fishermen. They never own a villa. They never own, not like the Pope now. You know, you see the Pope? They claim that he is Peter. Well, cannot be Peter. Peter, the one we know, is a very poor, humble man. Same as Paul. Very poor, humble man. They never care for money. They never live in palaces. They never had a bodyguard. They never have any of this luxury. All scammers, they live in luxury. You know, there's many rich people, by the way. They live in an apartment. There is the most rich person in Mexico. Originally, he is Lebanese, Christian. He lives in an apartment. This guy who owns half the stock market of New York, all the telecommunication in Mexico, trains, phone companies, I mean, you name it. And then he have a very humble life. The reason those people, they have humble life, because even they are rich, but they are not coming from very poor family, not because they are religious. And so there's a reason. There's somebody who is humble because he is religious, he cares for God and only God. And there is people, they are born of certain money. So being rich is not a big deal. Being in a villa is not something they dream of. They grow their life, all their life, in a villa, in a palace. When somebody is poor and he got little rich, the first thing he tried to do, he tried to show off that he is rich. So he put 10 rings in his hand, a lot of gold in his neck. If you go back actually to see what she is wearing in her hands, well, in the video she show, let's see. Yeah, here.
भगवान बन जाता। बाबा
Let's
के
get
प्रिय
a
लोगों में
close
से मैं
picture
बाहर
of her.
हो जाऊंगी, ये भी डर होता है।
From humble beginnings to a lavish Mumbai mansion, her so-called miracles reap big rewards.
और आपको तो बहुत चढ़ावा आता है।
हाँ मैं सच बोलती हूँ, मैं नहीं परवाह करती।
See see when you are coming from a very poor family, then jewelries, you have to cover yourself with jewelries. I mean, she can't even breathe. Look at the necklace at her neck. Is it like, it's like suffocating it. And this necklace made of gold, full of jewelries, we do not know what the value of it. Even her clothes is have to have some kind of maybe I don't know what those things is in the clothes, because you never know. Many dresses are even covered by diamonds. You know, people who get so rich. So trashy people who they are, always a dream to show off. The dream in life is not to be rich only. To show off is the one who exposed their wealth. That's why you see someone like Andrew Tate. He show you his cars. He show you his money. Bag full of money. He put it on the table, he opened the camera. Why? Because he's coming from a trashy background. For him, this is what life is about. This is what make him, you know, a successful person. A person who is coming, he is already successful, and like you will never see Elon Musk putting a bag full of money on the table. But who is rich really? I mean, who we can compare? Can we compare those to Elon Musk? No. This guy, he owned literally spaceship, tons of them, satellite, thousands of them, spaceship, a base, car manufacturer. I mean, you name it. But he don't talk about how much money he have, and he don't wear diamond and gold and silver around his neck, and he don't show his wealth. People who they have problem are those who try to show off. You know, I understand if you have a business, and because of your business you have to dress and wear certain clothes. Like I know if you are a businessman, you have to meet with business people, you have to wear a suit. Your car, should not be junky, because the nature of your business. I understand that. This is not about showing off. But most of people who they care very much for their look, and I'm talking about the accessories, not their face, is junky. Because they believe that the accessories will make them valuable. The gold in their hands, in their rings, in the diamonds, the necklace, the earring, the things they have, the dress, this is what makes them valuable. And this woman now, she is trying to present herself as God. Well, if she is God, she can do miracle. Can she make herself win the biggest lotto in the world? Why she even need donation? Is that correct? She can buy, she do miracles. She's God. Can you as God know which number will win the lotto? The lotto in America sometimes reach like 500 million, 600 million dollars, 700. You never know. So you win 2 lotto, you became, you own $1 trillion. You do not need a donation, right? Like those, scammers, I saw them in every country almost, like in Korea, in Romania, in everywhere. There's people who work as a fortune teller. But the stupid people who believe in those people, shouldn't they ask themselves, if they can't tell you the fortune, why don't they have fortune without doing this? He's a fortune teller. So this woman, she fooled those poor people, like the same as Sadhguru. Sadhguru. Sadhguru, he don't go to places they are poor. All his conferences is for people who can afford the ticket, and the ticket is so expensive. So Sadhguru, he go to Hollywood. Why you don't go to the poor areas in Michigan, as an example, where people live in welfare? Why Sadhguru, he go to the actor and actress in Hollywood? Because after he finish his speech, the check will start coming like rain. His interest, Lotto is a sin CP. You know, you can say it's sin if you want, you can say it's not. You know, it's a form of gambling. It's a form of gambling, which is not right. But it depends what do you do. Like, you know, if you are obsessed with it, like if you buy it once, twice, you know, hoping that you will win. And if you win, maybe you can help and do something to the poor people. I cannot say it is like it's an evil, but it's a form of gambling for sure. And the danger about gambling, that if you became obsessed with it, that's it, you are destroyed. Like if you buy a ticket for Lotto for $1, I cannot say this is, you know, you are doing gambling. You know, I mean, this is nothing from like a drop of water of your salary. But if you became addicted to it, that is a problem. That is a gambling, and that will be a kind of mental issue, not only sin. Going back to our topic, I used the example of the Lotto to prove that those people are false, because they claim that they can do miracles. You see, Muhammad in the Quran, he asked the Muslim to give him a loan. A loan, you give it to Allah. But if Muhammad sent by Allah, and Allah is God, why Allah need donation? Why he need money? Why he want to take a loan from the Muslims? And if this woman is God, can't God provide himself? Why she need people to pay for her housing, for her jewelries? You're God. She is not claiming to be a prophet or someone sent by. She claimed to be God herself. So why this God cannot support himself or herself?
ये सच है, चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, अदरवाइज बंदा 1 रुपया भी किसी को नहीं चढ़ाता.
So the proof that she have miracles is the donation. Well, there's many people that donate. You see, Muhammad have 0 miracle. But the dummy Muslim, they believe that if they give money to Muhammad, Allah will give them something. People always, you know, have hope. People are weak. People, they are desperate. The sick, the needy. You know, everybody have his own weakness, and they have hope. So they give money to Muhammad, but Muhammad have 0 miracle. Muhammad himself, he died from illness. The guy who claimed to be the Messiah, Ahmad Mirza Ghulam in Pakistan, he died because of his shit, literally because of his diarrhea. So let us see how this woman will die, and then everybody of those people who worship her will notice that she is being scamming them, and they are a bunch of fools.
बंदा 1 रुपया भी किसी को नहीं चढ़ाता.
With exclusive access, we venture behind the scenes of Radhima's life, where cameras rarely go, to uncover a world of faith and fear.
And you notice she have her picture in every room. Self-worshipped person. You see, I mentioned before that Jesus never said, make a picture of me. I remember Jesus, you know, in Israel, in the time of Jesus, the Roman is the one who dominate the land. And those Roman are obsessed with the statues and images and pictures. Like, you cannot even go to one house in Italy until now, even now, without saying tens of statues and images and pictures and granite, all kind of arts. They are literally obsessed. And the artists in those countries, because they are obsessed with art, they can make a copy of you. Literally, they can make a statue look like you, like if as a statue is going to talk. So you will find that the Roman, they have statues of every famous one ever exist in their history. But we notice in the same time that Jesus never said, not even once, make a statue of me or make an image for me. And now we know that sadly some churches, they make those images, but those are not biblical, and they are making imaginary Jesus, which is false, or imaginary Mary, which is false practice, because Jesus never says do so to him, so why you do it to Mary? And you don't even look how, you know how Mary looked like. So people who make paint of themselves, imagine if I go to in my house, I have a picture of me in every room. By the way, I have 0 pictures in my house. 0. I have not pictures. I have like a piece of art of what they call it is those white. They are not ducks. What they call them in English? Beautiful birds. White. They have long neck. Yeah. So those are like art. I have them in the wall, but I have 0 personal pictures, not even for my mom, not even for my dad, not even for me, you will not find one picture in my house. But imagine you make a big paint of yourself. You go into a house, you find a big paint of a person, the owner of the house, in every room. The first thing will come to your mind, he must be mental. And this woman, she is obviously obsessed with herself. She have a demon inside her. She have self-worship. Otherwise, why you put a picture of yourself in every room? Every room in the house. She have a statue of herself on the top of her bed. Look at this.
अपना ऐसे सिर भारी होने लग जाता है, ऐसे लगता कुछ प्रेशर पड़ रहा है, मज़ा आने लगता है, हम आंखें बंद कर लेते हैं, आंखों में एक लाइट सी आती है। मैं ऐसा जोर जोर से नहीं करती थी, ऐसा नहीं होता था, ऐसे आंखों में एक लाइट आती है, धीमी सी ब्लू लाइट, और सिर में एक ऐसा लगता है हम खेल रहे हैं, हम इस दुनिया में नहीं हैं, ऐसा मुझे हुआ।
Here you see how the Arabic is mixed with the Indian language. She used the word dunya. Obviously you're a god. Okay, when this happened to me, and I placed my hand on someone's head, what happened?
फिर मैंने जिस के सिर पे हाथ रखा, उस पे माता रानी की कृपा हुई, मैंने कुछ नहीं किया।
The goddess blessed him. I thought you are the goddess. What happened? Aren't you claiming to be goddess yourself? You are the daughter of Allah?
तो जब भक्त आपके पास अपनी
When a devotee came to you with a request,
बात लेके आते हैं, तो आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि आप
how do you know what you need to do for them?
को क्या करना है उनके लिए?
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है।
Where? Look at those scary eyes. Thank God I'm still single. Do women really look like this? I hope not. Imagine you wake up in the morning, you see those eyes in front of you. And then you see that long red thing, you think, oh, my wife, somebody hit her with the hammer in her head. So what you have a point here? Really, you have one? Okay, what that point there? Is that a satellite? Tell us about the point.
आपको क्या करना है उनके लिए?
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है, इधर
Man,
वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 टिंगलिंग
Tingling, tingling, tingling. This is very classic Indian. Tingling, 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 brother, tingling. So she have a point there, there, and it start tingling, 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 brother. With a breath. First of all, I'm going to report to YouTube. Well, why is that here? Because simply are making fun of the Indian way they're talking. I'm not making fun. It's funny. I mean, tingling, tingling, tingling. What happened? What? Hold on. You have a point here, and then it tingling, tingling? No way. It must be from God.
ये पता चलता है कि आपको क्या करना है उनके लिए।
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है,
Uh-huh.
इधर वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है। जब कोई भक्त आते हैं ना सारे, तो जो कोई श्रद्धा लेके आता है, सचमुच जिसको भावना हो जाती है कि राधे माँ मेरे लिए।
Faith in Reda Ma power. Reda Ma is her. Reda Ma is her. She is Reda Ma, okay? So, and faith in Reda Ma powers to resolve their problem. Now we get that connection. So she have a point here, and this point, when those people, they come to her, they start, I'm going to make a phone ring from this, but that will bust my phone.
बात लेके आते हैं, तो आपको कैसे पता चलता है कि आपको क्या करना है उनके लिए।
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है,
Uh-huh.
इधर वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है। जब कोई भक्त।
Hold on. Be honest with me. How many tingling you have? Lord have mercy. Human being is so stupid, so dumb. Oh boy. I can't believe it. I really can't believe it, how stupid a human being is. Tingling, tingling? Are you sure? You know? Tadagin, tadagin, tadagin. She took this from me. I am the first one who said tadagin, tadagin. Hello? Tadagin, 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 tadagin. With a breath. First of all, I am here to answer you. Zakir Naik, how you speak to me, and I'd not even call you. With a breath. First of all, I can feel it. How you can feel it? I have tingling, tingling, tingling in this point. I want to play it again. I cannot. I became addicted to tingling. I cannot resist this tingling thing. Hold on. This is fun. What the heck? Tingling, tingling. I wanna copy the time so I can go back to Earth later when I am alone.
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है, इधर वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है। जब कोई भक्त आते हैं ना सारे, तो जो कोई श्रद्धा लेके आता है, सचमुच जिसको भावना हो जाती है कि राधे माँ मेरे लिए मेरे कष्टों को हरेगी, तो मुझे अपने आप ही टिंग 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 टिंग।
What the heck? How many things? This is a different story now. We thought we are done with the tingling. Now we are the ting, 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 ting. Like, what the heck? This is like a phone. This is something. What's going on? Everything starts with T. You know, once I was in the Philippines, I told them, what is my T? I get upset. I was waiting for a T, you know. They said, sir, don't say that. Don't say that. I said, what's wrong? I said, don't say that. I said, what's wrong? I said, where is my TT? It turned to be in Filipinos, TT means penis. I was talking about the T, you know. Where is my TT? I said, don't say that, sir. Don't say that. No, not right, not right. Ting, 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 ting. Tingling, tingling, tingling. Ting, 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 ting. That's so good. Hold on. Start from zero.
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है, इधर वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है। जब कोई भक्त आते हैं ना सारे, तो जो कोई श्रद्धा लेके आता है, सचमुच जिसको भावना हो जाती है कि राधे माँ मेरे लिए मेरे कष्टों को हरेगी, तो मुझे अपने आप ही टिंग 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 होने लग जाता है।
Claims of divinity and miracles.
This is another god. But this guy, I think, is European. He went to India, he became god. I don't know. Look like in India, everybody is god, you know. I mean, they worship a rat. Rat. There's a rat temple. You know that. You can search right now. Type in Google. Rat temple, bless, peace be upon them. So this guy is a god too.
Miracles are not unique to Radhima. India has a horde of so-called godmen. Some have been accused of wrongdoing, corruption, even sexual assault.
No way. Some?
Radhima has herself faced allegations that she performed black
Radhima questions for 4 hours, get interim relief from arrest.
magic and helped organize dowry payments, which are technically illegal in India. After the police investigated, the cases were dismissed.
For sure, she paid a lot of money in such a country full of corruption.
But thousands still.
This is another god. Did you see this god in India? This is more convincing to be God. Look at the crowd. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look. Man, the land of a scam. Poor people. Unbelievable.
But thousands still flock to see godmen and women. Last year, a crush at one such gathering killed more than 120 devotees. Founder of India's leading anti-superstition organization, Professor Shyam Manav calls this devotion to self-proclaimed living gods a uniquely Indian belief.
Let us move here. Let's see if there is something else in this documentary.
होती है, उनको भी बाबा कहा जाता है। वो कोई भी चमत्कार कर सकता है, खुद भगवान बन जाते हैं।
Despite a widespread perception that people influenced by such ideas are poor,
Whoa. As long as you are God, women who she is God, why you need makeup? Why you don't make up yourself? What about you wake up in the morning, you say to yourself, I want to be with red lips forever. Without makeup, I look so pretty. Why you need makeup? And look at those jewelries and shiny stuff around her.
illiterate and gullible, Radhima is revered by many highly educated people from rich business families. Pushpinder Bhatia, a graduate of Oxford University's Side Business School, says he never imagined he would end up following a supreme being in physical form.
Supreme being?
Yes, initially there were questions, just saying that, does God really come in a human form? Is this true? Does she really bless you in ways that can change your life? How does these miracles, so-called, happen?
Mr. Bhatia came into contact with Radhima after a tragedy in his family. Though some might say he was vulnerable at the time, he felt she truly cared.
I think my first...
Sure she will care. You are rich, you idiot. Let us see if you are homeless, how much she will care for you. You are a very rich person, you know. Obviously, he is born of a rich family. He graduated from the most expensive schools in the world. Look at his villa, his palace. So sure she will care for you, you know. Let us see if you are a person who sleepy in the street, how much she will care for you. Man. Guys, I don't know. I feel like there's a tingling in my point here. Anyone feel that with me? Anyone feel
Darshan,
the tingling?
I think I was pulled by the aura that she has.
She have aura? See, your background as a Hindu, you believe in this stuff, and those things will lead you easy into stupidity. Aura, karma, you know, it does, you know, like it's a mix of philosophy And your background will make you ready to believe in this garbage. Otherwise, you need to ask yourself, why, why only those things happen, like the majority of those who accept such a thing are Hindus. Why the impact is in Hindus? Because simply they are ready to accept those things. Their false belief into Hinduism prepare them for such a thing. Like a Krishna was a man. He have sex with his mother, right? So their fairy tale stories about gods, like gods fighting gods, and Krishna, the tribe of Krishna, they will fight other tribe, and then nobody can kill them unless he is like a god like them. And then one of the god, he he died, and he left a bone. He throw it in the water. Then a demon, he get the or not demon, sorry. Like they are trying to copy, like it's an evil creature. He get that bone, he used it as an arrow, he throw it, he killed the Krishna. Because nobody can kill a Krishna unless he is from the same tribe of a Krishna. So legends and stories, so those people are ready to believe in anything. So now he went to her and he felt she have an aroma. How come we don't see the aroma? I see, just a silly, stupid woman. I see stupidity in every word she say. Even her face looks stupid. But why this guy, he saw the aroma, and he study abroad, he have degrees, he's a businessman, because already he have a background prepared. They said he have a tragedy in the family. So this guy, spiritually, already is broken. His heart is broken. So he's looking for a solution for his broken life. So he went there, and he found that she have an aroma.
Darshan ever, I think I was pulled by the aura that she
Aura,
has.
sorry, aura. Not
I
aura.
think when you see through the body form, human form of who she is, you will have an immediate connect.
Look at the aura she have.
The presence of Radhima.
Look at the aura. She have a lot of aura. What she have in her hand, is that a gold? Or this is this thing, like, and what this have three things? What is that? Like the, what is that? Is that the thing like a candy, you lick it? She have an aura. Unbelievable. Look at the dress she is wearing. Look at the roses in her dress. She can sit with it. Guys, do you think I have an aura? I will tell you, this is true story, by the way. Once I was going in Africa, in Brazil. I went in the Nile River in Brazil, and then I was fishing for alligator in Alaska. So I stopped there in Alaska, in the top, like I was walking, and I found myself in the top of alligator. I did not notice in the beginning. He was so big. He was like 200 meter wide and 300 meter tall, This I did not notice. I mean, like, it looked like a rock, But anyway, because Alaska is very hot in Brazil, and the alligator, when he looked at me, he turned his head. His head was so huge, but he felt like I have an aura. So he said to me, "Oh la la, aura, aura, oh la la." And this is why if you go to Brazil right now, in Alaska, you will find all alligator and those beasts, they sing the same song, "Oh la la, aura, aura, oh la la." This is why in the festival, which happened in Alaska, you see those women walk naked in the street in Alaska, Brazilian women, in Argentina, in the Mississippi. So anyway, they go and they, they sing the same song, "Aura, aura," and they notice because I have an aura. So since then, they say, the Russian, they start saying, "Aura, aura, ore, ore," like, Putin like, aura, like he watched what happened, So since then, the Russian, they start using that in their language too. And my aura spread all over the world. So if anyone want an aura, peace be upon me. I mean, look, she have an aura, I mean, anyone want some aura? Oh boy. Anyway, yeah, aura. And Dikshu, close her eyes. And that thing in her nose will make the aura complete.
Is a sought-after moment among her devotees. We were given access to one such darshan in Delhi. Among the hundreds attending were prominent businessmen and a very senior police officer's family who had flown in especially for her audience. I was there as a journalist to...
I don't like to use the word fat, but she is fat. Which is not healthy. I'm talking about being healthy. I mean, nothing wrong with you if you are overweight, but if you are a goddess and you do miracle, well, do miracle and lose weight so you can stay healthy. If you are overweight, you have a heart attack, you have cholesterol, you have a lot of diseases. Overweight will cause you tons of problems. Tons of problems. It's not only not healthy, it's a major reason for death. Look at her. And look at the couch she is sitting in. Look at the furniture. Look at people bowing in front of her,
To observe and report, but was told to take her blessings first. Pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them.
Harm will come to your family if you don't follow them? Hold on.
Pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them.
Man.
Faith was being coerced by fear. In that room, in red and gold, Radhima's favorite colors, her eyes commanded everything. Happy.
Look, they are crying. Look at those people.
Her eyes commanded.
Did you see that woman?
Everything.
They are crying. Look. See? They are crying. Poor people. I cry all the time. Because I eat onion every day. They are crying. The goddess, we are in front of the goddess. Yeah. Let us continue. Lord have mercy. If any one of you would like to donate to her and receive some blessing from her God, she is God. So, you can search her image and, oh, I have a better idea. Guys, listen carefully. I'm going to open an institute. It's called Secret Wife Institute. We need your support. We are going to help women who they are desperately for husbands. All right? So we are going to take them to hotels free of charge. We do plumbing, oil change, all requirement for those poor women, Muslim women, who need help for the sake of Allah. All right? Just for the sake of Allah. Plumbing, oil change, everything, you name it, without counting everything. You know everything. You're dirty-minded, I know you. You see, you're dirty. I know, I'm talking about something else, and you people thinking about something else. Dirty people, dirty, I'm telling you. Not like me. I don't think about those things. I was talking about real oil. You know, like, look, okay, if you go back here in the video, look at her face. You will see how much oily it is. What happened to this video? The circle of death? Did I lose internet? My internet company, again, they send me a warning. They will charge me $10 for every 50 gigabyte I go over. What happened?
है उनके लिए
मेरा ना एक इधर पॉइंट है,
Point
इधर
A.
वहाँ ना टिंगलिंग 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 होती है जब कोई भक्त आते हैं ना सारे, तो जो कोई श्रद्धा लेके आता है, सचमुच जिसको भावना हो जाती है कि राधे माँ मेरे लिए मेरे कष्टों को हरेगी, तो मुझे अपने आप ही टिंग 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 होने लग जाता है।
Claims of divinity and miracles are not unique to Radha.
Yeah, this is skipped where we missed, where we left. Yeah, this is the businessman who saw her aura. I'm sure she gave them his name to and maybe they are partner in the crime together, you never know.
The presence of Radhima is a sought-after moment among her devotees. We were given access to one such darshan in Delhi. Among the hundreds attending were prominent businessmen and a very senior police officer's family who had flown in especially for her audience. I was there as a journalist to observe and report, but was told to take her blessings first, pushed right in front of a long queue. Then instructions about how to pray and a warning of harm coming to my family if I did not follow them. Faith was being coerced by fear. In that room, in red and gold, Radhima's favorite colors, her eyes commanded everything. Happy one moment, angry in another.
She's angry now. Oh, did you see how she shake her head? Now she's angry. Look how many rings she have in her hands. Look at the bracelet. Look at this. Aman, Rabbi, Aman. I'm going to migrate to India now. Why anyone want to go to America? You go to India. You claim to be God. You will become a businessman, rich. Look at this. Look. Just tell them you are God and you can do miracle. And you can hire 5, 6 people claiming that you did miracle for them, scammers like you. You know? I will tell you about a real miracle, you know, about when I finished my high school. You know, like high school in the Middle East is very hard actually. So because I was a very much troublemaker, you know, very, very much. In fact, I don't have books. I don't even carry books, my school books. I don't have them. So my mom, she called, like you can get, if you have connection, you can get the result before they publish it. So she called a friend, you know. So she was talking on the phone, asking about my result. My mom, she said, no way. Are you sure? I know she's calling about me. You know, I heard her talking, give her name. No way. Are you sure? And then my mom, she said, it's a miracle. Her son graduated with high grade. Said, how you do it? You don't even go to school. You don't have books. How you can do it? It's a miracle. Oh boy. Yeah, she was expecting me. I will end in jail. I kill somebody before I finish even the high school, or kill 10 people maybe. Always I have guns with me, no books. I don't carry books with me to school. I leave they gave us the books. I read them in school. In the school, there's like a, you know what they call it? You know, the desk for the student. There's a like a, you know, you lift it up, you put the the books inside. I have all my books there. I don't take them home. I don't like to carry stuff. Like even now when I travel, I carry nothing with me. So she's talking to the. You did check the name, the three names, the number. It's exactly. No way. It's a miracle. You know, we have a subject. It's about philosophy and logic. I never even read the book for one day. I got 100 from 100. Honest to God, I did not even read the book. I don't even have the book. I never bought the book. I went to the exam. I did the exam. I get 100 from 100. Anyway, so I can go to India now. I have the aura, you know, the aura, and a lot of miracles happen to me. And I have the tingling, ting, 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 you know. I have those things too. Okay.
That anger inexplicably transferring to her disciple, who then appeared to go into a trance-like movement. To her critic,
Guys, look what she did. She looked at one woman, and she have that thing in her hand, and she looked angry. Look at the child. Look at the child. The child are scared. Look at this little girl, poor girl. So she looked at this woman. I believe they are like, you know, working together, you know, scam. So she now made a move of anger, and she is staring at her. And this woman now, she jumped in the floor, and she starts shaking her head in a very weird way.
happy one moment, angry in another. That anger inexplicably transferring to her disciple, who then appeared to go into a trance-like movement.
Oh boy.
To her critics, she's a charlatan, defrauding people by pretending to have direct access to gods and goddesses. But Radhima claims the donations she receives are proof of her powers.
चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, वैसे बंदा 1 रुपया भी नहीं चढ़ा था.
Now I know why I am not a god. Nobody is donating, because the proof of being God is the donation.
Am I right or wrong?
और आपको तो
No, you
बहुत
are not
चढ़ावा
wrong.
आता है.
हाँ, मैं सच बोलती हूँ, मैं नहीं परवाह करती. ये सच है, चमत्कार को नमस्कार है, अदरवाइज बंदा 1 रुपया भी किसी को नहीं चढ़ाता. तो उनके साथ मिरेकल होते हैं, उनके काम होते हैं, तो चढ़ाते हैं.
No one knows how much is earned in donations. The money is managed by her family, who live with her here in this mansion in Mumbai, built by her 2
Look at her family.
sons who are entrepreneurs and married into business families, who, in extension, form the closest set of Radhima's disciples. The elder daughter-in-law handles all Radhima's public appearances. She told me the donations are put into a charitable society run by her devotees, who judge requests by needy people and then distribute money or gifts.
Look at the rings. Look at the
Recipients are
diamond.
there who are forwarding their applications, and the disciples who are contributing, they take a call by checking the genuineness and authenticity of the recipient.
Sure.
And as if at whatever the requirement is and whatever up to a capacity, we try to.
See, she spent all the money she received in charity. So the villa she live in, and all those people who they are her family supposedly, who live with fancy life. Look at the rings. Did you see the diamonds in his rings? Did you see the size of them? This is like each one of them maybe like $50,000-$60,000 at least. I'm not expert with diamond, you know. Like the last time I saw diamond with me and my cousins, we were Muslims, and we were robbing banks for the sake of Allah to give a charity to Prophet Muhammad. And then, you know, we took it from the Jews and we gave it to Prophet Muhammad. Muhammad, he took it and he said, this is a charity. Any believing woman, she want to offer herself to me so I can do boom, boom to her. And since then, I did not see the diamond no more. This is why I cannot claim to be a diamond expert. And this is a summary of my career. Okay, let us continue.
To fulfill it to the best. You're welcome to Radhimaji's palace.
Look at the
This
gold.
is
Look.
Demaji's Mandir, Radhemaji's Mandir, and where she offers her
Look at
prayers
the
and her daily
crystal.
rituals.
Look at the
When
crystal.
she's giving her darshan, she has that long attire, and when she's in a comfort zone, we have a small comfort dresses.
Look how short the dress. See through. We will see her butt if she wear them. That will be interesting. I never saw a goddess naked. I would like to see that.
Yes, we call it as cholas.
all the dress have the same color. You know, if I like few colors only. I don't use too many. So if you see me today, you see me tomorrow, you see me the day after, you will think I did not change my t-shirt. Because what I do, if I like a t-shirt, I buy like 6, 7 of them. And usually maybe 2 colors only. So I change every day, but you will think I'm wearing the same thing. So look like we have things to share. She wear every day the same color, the same dress forever. I mean, did you see the hangers? All of them, they are the same.
Long attire, and when she's in a comfort zone, we have a small comfort dresses. Yes, we call it as cholas.
See through.
So when we talk of saintly figures, we assume that they would have
If. This is her daughter-in-law. She is kissing the bed and bowing down to her because her feet and her ass was in this bed. Scammers, you know. Yeah. She is doing now in front of the TV. Why you are doing this to the bed? She is not even there. So what you would do if she's in the bed?
given up worldly things. They would have no attachments to anyone, no belongings. And of course, as we can see, there's a lot of worldly possessions. It's a very well-to-do family. How does that coexist?
She's not living with us. We are blessed to be living in her Sharan with her Kripa. She's far apart this sense of attachment to the materialistic and worldly things.
She does enjoy like dressing up and being a certain person though.
We enjoy dressing her up and seeing her in that attire. We enjoy that kind of worldly pleasure. You'll always go and fetch a dress which suits best for your idol. So why not for the living God?
Why not? Why not?
Megha is not the only one serving Radhima. This so-called god woman has a husband, Mohan Singh, known to followers as Daddy.
What the heck? The husband is God too? She is a goddess. He's a god too, and he's a daddy. She is the mama. Her husband is God Daddy.
He's built a temple in her name in his hometown Mukeria in Punjab. A small one-room temple that also has Radhima's living quarters for when she visits. It's run by Radhima's sister.
बच्चे जैसे बोल देते हैं मैं पायलट बनूंगा, मैं वो बनूंगा, मैं डॉक्टर बनूंगा, तो देमा जी बोलते थे मैं कौन हूँ. उनको किसी ने बताया कि यहाँ 130-35 साल के गुरु जी हैं.
135 old guru. There's a guru. He's 135 old man. Sound like those Elon Musk. He found him in the Social Security benefit. Okay. My father took her there.
तो उन्होंने बोला ये कोई नॉर्मल नहीं है.
She is not normal. I assure you that too. The guru is 135 years old. The guru. True story.
ये बच्चे.
Hold on. Let me ask Mr. AI. How old the oldest man in India?
There isn't definitive, universally verified information about the oldest living man in India. However, the most prominent claim belongs to Swami Sivananda, a yoga teacher who states he was born on August 8, 1896. If his claimed birth date is accurate, Swami Sivananda would currently be 128 years old. It's important to note that while his passport reportedly supports this claim, it hasn't been independently verified by organizations like Guinness World Records. Nevertheless, many sources within India and internationally have reported on his remarkable age and lifestyle.
How old the oldest man in the world?
is João Marinho Neto of Brazil, who was 112 years and 205 days old. He was born on October 5th, 1912.
I mean, do you see this internet, how stupid it is? A second ago, they said a different story. Now, the oldest man is 112 years old. And I would say, weird. Yeah. Okay, she is a human form of God. She is a human form of God. So God, he could not look, he could not find a better form. I mean, imagine God, he come in my look. That would be horrible. The whole world will become atheist. Anyway, so she is a human form of God.
जी एकदम भगवती का स्वरूप है.
तो उन्होंने जब मंत्र दिया, ये मंत्र जब मैंने जपा तो मेरे को माता रानी का दर्शन हुआ.
दिखी आपको?
यस, ऑफ कोर्स. मैं सो रही थी, मुझे विराट दर्शन हुए. सपने मेरा मुंह लाल हो गया और माता रानी आई और माता रानी ढेर सारे पैसे पकड़ के ना मुझे ऐसे दिए. तो फिर इसके
She gave her a bundle of money. The mother God, she is the daughter of God. You know, she is the daughter of Allah, remember. So the mother God, she appeared to her and her face became red. And then the mother God, she dropped on her a bundle of money. Why those things doesn't happen to me? Unbelievable. I mean, I order a plant online. It's taken a week. They did not drop it on me yet. This is the luck here. Look at this, you know, shit. Yeah, I can tell. I believe you. The mother goddess came, and she was asleep.
आई और माता रानी ढेर सारे पैसे पकड़ के ना मुझे ऐसे दिए. तो फिर इसके बाद जब मैं बाहर निकली तो लोगों में शोर मच गया. तो ऐसे ऐसे करके मेरी प्रसिद्धि हो गई.
My divine power became famous.
It's a fantastical tale, repeated many times, as I discovered in the village where Radhe Ma was born.
उनके जो पापा थे ना, वो एक ऑफिसर थे, तो उनको जो भी पॉकेट मनी मिलती थी ना, वो सब वो बच्चों को बांट देती थी.
There were people who vouched for her, but also many who refrained from talking about her or seemed afraid to speak.
इधर आइए, राधे माँ बोलो कुछ नहीं है. ये ताकि डर गए लोग.
You get scared.
It's clear the power of Radhe Ma's influence spreads far and wide. All we hear is a careful retelling of her miracles, especially by those who are given monthly pensions by her.
इनको अटैक हुआ था, वो भी आज मैं सुहाग भुगत रही हूँ ना, वो देवी माँ की देन है. उन्होंने मकार मुन से ब्लड आया था, उन्होंने मेरी मांग भरी, टिक्का लाया मेहंदी का, कहते जा मोटो कुछ नहीं होएगा, तेरा हस्बैंड ठीक हो जाएगा.
True story.
ਅਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਬਾਰੇ ਕੁਝ ਨਹੀਂ ਬੋਲ ਸਕਦੇ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੋਏਗਾ. ਮੈਂ ਜੋਤ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਜਗਾਵਾਂ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਬਿਮਾਰ ਹੋ ਜੰਨੀ ਆ.
These expressions of faith ran a clear thread of fear, of being seen as unfaithful or not worthy.
Excuse me, guys. I'm not going to make fun of the look of somebody, but she looked like a turkey with a lot of red feather. I mean, turkey don't have red feather. She's a very fat turkey, you know, and looked like it's a Thanksgiving day. Did you see how she danced? What the heck is that? Dance again, dance again. You look so beautiful.
ਜੋਤ ਨਾਲ ਨਾ ਜਗਾਵਾਂ, ਮੇਰਾ ਨੁਕਸਾਨ ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਮੈਂ ਬਿਮਾਰ ਹੋ ਜੰਨੀ ਆ.
Within these expressions of faith ran a clear thread of fear, of being seen as unfaithful or not worthy enough. According to Professor Manav, it's a tactic godmen.
What is that? Look at the scam. This is the heaven of Allah. Look, there's two. There's a guy and a female in a swing, and the swing is decorated in red, and they have green branches like this is in heaven. Do you see this? Do you see the swing? Do you see those people? Do you see them? You see them? Huh? who admins, my admins, we need to volunteer. You make a swing like this in your home. You open the camera, and that will make more people come and join us here, okay? Do we have any volunteer? Like you and your husband? I will give you $5 for each hour. All right? You put the same decoration. We want the same decoration, red. Everything is red. And you put like branches on the rope. All right? Attach it to your roof. And by the way, you do not. We need to make people think that this is a miracle. So nobody is pushing you. So what? How you can make it move then? You fart. Make it silence fart. And that will push the swing like. Don't worry, people will not smell it because it's a camera thing, Until now, there's no technology to smell through internet. So you can make it work, and that will bring more people to believe that I have an aura, a lot of aura. And maybe people then will start making donation. Yeah. What this purpose of this swing? This is telling you how naive those people there. What the heck is this? Continue. I like the swing thing. Okay.
Faithful or not worthy enough. According to Professor Manav, it's a tactic godmen and women use to their advantage.
Look at this.
लॉ प्रोबेबिलिटी के कारण जो प्रेडिक्शन सच होते हैं उसका क्रेडिट बाबा को मिलता है और जो सच नहीं होते हैं उसका डिसक्रेडिट बाबा तक नहीं जाता। सेल्फ ब्लेम में आता है, हमारी भक्ति में कमी रहेगी, इसमें आता है मेरी श्रद्धा कम हो गई या फिर मेरा नसीब ही ऐसा है। बाबा का हाथ सर से चला जाएगा, बाबा के प्रिय लोगों में से मैं बाहर हो जाऊंगा।
Oh boy. Look at the flower they throw at her, roses, unbelievable.
Work and in fact caused harm. They did not want to be identified or share their personal experience of loss and hurt on record. But I did speak to some people who shared their disbelief in her claims.
ये सिर्फ लोगों की मनगढ़ंत कहानियां होती हैं कि किसी पर्सन को ऐसा उठा देते हैं कि हाँ भाई वो राधे माँ वो कुछ कर थोड़ी रही है, सिर्फ नॉर्मल है वो। ये है कि सिर्फ उन्होंने मेकअप ज्यादा कर लिया है या कपड़े अच्छे पहन रही हैं।
It only heightened my curiosity about her devotees, and one evening I was shocked when I saw Radhima ask her inner circle of followers, who were seated on the ground, to make animal sounds for her, and they obliged.
To make what?
We met the core group of her followers, including you. She was able to ask them to do so many things. Act like an animal, once like dogs or like monkeys. Like, those were things I'd never seen.
So she's somebody who's restrained herself in a room. So that is the only source of entertainment she has.
What? She asked people to make a sound of a dog for me. Yeah, do dog. Ow, 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 ow. So this is the only entertainment she has? So she bring people to her room. One, he make a voice of a cat. The other one make a sound of a dog, like act like a dog. And this is what they excuse? It is entertainment for her. Did you hear what her daughter-in-law, obviously she is running the scam, saying?
Act like an animal, once like dogs or like monkeys. Like, those were things I'd never seen.
So she's somebody who's restrained herself in a room. So that is the only source of entertainment she has. We try to crack a little joke, or we just try to make her laugh by doing all these actions.
From observation, I've seen that any spiritual guru, once they get established a dedicated follower relationship with someone, there is a certain subservience also that gets established in that relationship. So does that suspend your rational self?
There's a word that I think sometimes Demaji says, when you come to me, come with an open heart and a belief. And I've seen it when people, new or old, when they come with that thought process, she does miracles for them. And if you go there to test her, you will not be part of that Sangat anymore.
She has her followers, but she also has a lot of people who don't believe in her, or who don't believe in the possibility of a human being performing miracles. And they say this is superstition or coincidence.
Because they haven't experienced it yet. She never goes and enforces anybody to come and follow her. People who haven't experienced yet, they have a right to say anything. And people who have come and experienced, I'm sure they know what they have gone through.
What about you show us the people who they are experienced? You know, we have hospitals are full of sick people. What about she go one day, just one day, to a hospital in India? There's like 10,000 people inside the hospital. She give her blessing to everybody, and everybody will walk out of the hospital healthy and jumping like a monkey. As simple as that. You know, when the Bible speaks about the miracle of Jesus, there's a video of what his name, Mufti Ming. If somebody can find the video, I cannot find it. He said that Jesus, tens of thousands of people, they will gather to see him. And how he healed them, he just waved his hands to them. Everybody is healed. Even the enemy of Jesus witnessed that Jesus can heal millions. Not one, not two. The Bible says it clearly that if we want to write the miracle of Jesus, no books can be enough to contain his miracles or to describe his miracles. So all those scammers, is very easy to expose them. You see, some scammers, even some they claim to be Christians, they can do scam too. They will bring somebody, he is fraud, he's working with them. Somebody acting like he cannot walk. Somebody acting like he is sick with something in a disabled chair. And then, you know, suddenly the guy is standing. Now, I'm not saying that all miracles is false, no. But it's very possible there's a lot of scammers in order to convince the crowd so they can give them money. The easiest way always to suspect a scam is the money. There's a guy, actually, he is originally from so-called Palestine. He considers himself Palestinian. What his name? Hen something? Anyone remember the name? What his name? The guy, he changed his suit every 2 seconds. What's his name, guys? Hen something, I forgot his name. He have a lot of TV show before he was very famous. I forgot his name. Benny Hinn, yeah, Benny Hinn, all right. Yeah, you know, you can tell easy how those scams work. The crowd, 99.9 of them, they are decent. They are good people. They are naive, you know, and they have faith in the Bible. But this guy, he used them, or people like those people, they use the crowd so they make them believe that he is really making miracles. So there's a lot of scams can be done of claiming to do miracle. Never believe in those things unless you examine it. Like somebody, he's born all his life, he cannot walk, and he was, by the power of God, he made him walk. Okay, then that must be something, you know. You cannot do that. You cannot make a person all his life is disabled to walk. You cannot make a blind see, who is born blind, you know. But if a person, he came in the stage and he's acting like he is blind, and nobody know this guy, nobody saw him before, nobody know where he is coming from, and then this supposedly preacher, or you know, he put his hand on his head and suddenly the guy, he can see. How in the world we know that this is not a scam? So don't be a fool and don't let people fool you. And this woman, she can do the same. She can hire people, pay them, claim that they are healed, and money make miracles. Right? Money make a lot of miracles. You can make people witness for you in the court that you did not kill, even though you killed many people. You can money can make the most hooker in the world the most honorable. When you are poor, is the opposite. If a rich person, he is in trouble, he will hire 100 lawyers to get him out, and mostly they will get him out. If you are poor, you die in jail, nobody cares for you. Right? Money bring money. And now she is rich. I can do a lot of miracles, by the way. I am the only one who make Muslims laugh at their prophet. Am I wrong? And you witnessed that many times, you know. How in the world I can make a Muslim laugh at his religion? That is a miracle. Look at this guy. He keeps saying, Jesus was a hippie Jew. This guy, he's here for the last hour, and he keep posting, Jesus was a hippie Jew. Jesus was a hippie Jew. Jesus was a... I mean, you are just a stupid idiot. I mean, we saw it first time. We saw it second time. We saw it third time. I mean, are you a donkey? Are you? You must be a donkey monkey. Your mom, she gave birth to you from her butt, not from her vagina. So do you think really that you heard Jesus now because you said Jesus was a hippie Jew? You're so cute. You made us so angry. Stupid idiot. You stupid donkey, son of Muta. You see, when you say Jesus was a hippie, do you know what the hippie believe? The hippie believe they can sleep your mama and your dada in the same time, and they if you in the same night. This is what the hippie believe. So you stupid donkey, when you say hippie mean they want to live like animals. Jesus is all about being a human. So if you fornicate with your eye, you better unblock your eye. Block it, take it off. If your hand will make you sin, cut it off. So you stupid donkey, how you say Jesus was a hippie? I mean, do you see how stupid you are? By the way, if your wife, she is a hippie, tell her to contact Mimi Hijab. He is doing da'wah for hippies. He will take her to Secret Hotel, California. So, you know, they come here, they think, you know, they can insult Jesus and they make us, we laugh, we feel sorry for you. Because people, they can go and read what Jesus taught. And we know what the hippies taught. Hippies, that you grab your penis and you put it in any hole you want. All the Bible is about not to be filthy, not to be wicked, not to be adulterer, not to be fornicator, not to be criminal, not to be thief. So where is the hippie? What a stupid idiot. Dummy. There is two people I don't like to be around. A selfish person and a stupid person. Just keep me away from those people. A selfish person will never love, will never be good, is evil, a wicked. A selfish person is always wicked. You cannot fix him. Because when he is selfish, he don't think about what will happen to others. He don't care if he hurt you for the sake of his selfishness. This is exactly what wicked is about. Wicked people, they don't care how they can be happy. Happy for them is being a thief, stealing your money, scamming you, hurting you, raping you, robbing you. They are wicked. So they think about themselves only, how we can take this. So they like to own it in the wrong way. Not by hard work, not by being decent, not by doing the same as you did to get what you have. No, they are wicked. So all the teaching of Jesus, not only he was good and God is good, never commit sin, all the life of Christ in this earth, and before even he came to this earth, is about how to fight wickedness. Not to be hippie. Hippie is a form of wickedness. You are wicked, even though they claim that they don't want to hurt anybody. But living as a hippie is the biggest hurt to society. Because the major base cell of society is a family. And while you are hippie, there's no family. The second the family disappear, the human race disappeared. They became animals. Hippies, they don't have a family, they don't have a value of family. They are animals. Open sex. Any woman, she like to sleep with you, she sleep with you. Sleep with the other. There's nothing called husband, wife. The society is a very lousy, sick society. All right, let's continue the video. You want to continue the video? Somebody says continue the video. Continue the video is like saying to me in a nice way, shut up and let us watch the video. See, guys, some people are really weird, huh? You don't want to say to me, shut up, let us watch the video. Like, let's watch the video. You know? Like, can you shut up? Like, what's wrong with you? How we can finish this movie? Imagine you go to with the Christian Prince to the movie. You will never finish the movie. I will tell you a story. This is a true story, by the way. My cousin Hamad, you know, he went to the theater, to the movie. He came back. We asked him, how was the movie, Hamad? He said, oh man. By the time I finished shaking hands and saying, Assalamu alaikum, the movie was over. You know, we are Arab. We have a habit. When we go to a place, we have to shake hands with everybody. Assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, assalamu. And there's like 500-600 people in the movie. So by the time he finished shaking hands and saying assalamu alaikum, the movie is over. So he could not really watch the movie. All right? Yeah. CP is like a grandma. Oh, okay. Is that how your grandma look? Anyway, let's continue the movie. Assalamu alaikum.
He's a very nice person.
What they were telling me was that faith demanded complete surrender of all reason in the pursuit of God.
यानी हमको कहा जाता है कि उसी को भगवान की प्राप्ति हो सकती है जो अपने गुरु पर अढळ श्रद्धा रखता है। जो भी डाउट करेगा, शंका लेगा, जांचने की कोशिश करेगा, वो अपनी श्रद्धा गंवा बैठेगा। और ये श्रद्धा प्रक्रिया में ही हम अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon of God men and women in India is
She have an illness, what it's called? When your hands, they start shaking. Did you guys notice her hands? Their hands are, her hands is not, what do they call it? When your hand is shaking, they keep shaking. Let me go back in the video. Focus in this here, in this point.
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or faith,
See,
controversial phenomenon
see.
of God men and women
See
in
her
India
hands?
is booming.
ऐसे तो हैं ये।
Guys, did you notice or not? Let me play it again. Here.
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon.
Did you see it? Parkinson's. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what she have, but you can see how her hands are shaking. So she claimed to be a healer, she can do miracles, but her hands is shaking non-stop. Even though she is holding it toward her belly. You guys not see it? Okay, what's wrong with people? Why didn't see it? Okay, I'll play it again. Hold on. Focus. Okay? Focus with me.
बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition
see?
or faith,
Look.
the controversial phenomenon of God men and women in India.
Did you see it or not? This is in the minute 15 and like maybe 9 seconds. It's obvious. Her hand is shaking horribly, not only shaking, because if your hand are resting now in your stomach and they are shaking, what would happen if she, extend her hand? Let me play it again, in case you did not notice. You can focus on the stick in her hand and you will see how shaky it is. The thing she is holding. Okay. Here.
अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं।
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or
See?
faith, the controversial phenomenon of.
See how this gold thing in her hand is shaking too?
of god men and women in India
Look,
is
look, look.
booming.
This guy, he
ऐसे
kissed.
तो हैं
This
ये
guy,
सारे।
he kissed her shoes. Did you see this idiot kissing her shoes? Man. Oh boy. Yeah, he's kissing her shoes. Look. What a stupid people.
अंधविश्वासी बन जाते हैं.
विशाल आ जरा।
Be it superstition or faith, the controversial phenomenon of god men and women in India is booming.
ऐसे तो हैं ये सारे।
And Radhima believes her followers are here to stay.
बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आपके भक्त हैं और बहुत सारे लोग हैं जो आप जैसे कहते हैं कि आपकी परीक्षा लेते हैं या इस चीज़ को क्वेश्चन करते हैं जो आपकी पावर्स हैं। कुछ कहना चाहेंगी आप उन्हें?
मैं सोचती नहीं, पहले पहले सोचती थी कभी, अब नहीं। अब मैं कहती हूँ आई डोंट केयर। वो है ना साथ नीली छत वाला देख रहा है ना सब।
All right. The end of the movie. Oh boy. I wanna announce myself to be a Muslim prophet. I mean, what Islam will lose? Allah sent 124,000 messenger. Okay, make them 124,001. What do you think about Buddha and Buddhism? It's the same garbage. Legends, fictions. The only benefit of Buddha that it makes people like fat people. So if you are fat, you know, you will feel better because Buddha was fat too. Otherwise, the idea itself is just a dummy. You know, if you check countries who have Buddhism, you will find that the ethic there is totally different from other countries. Like in Thailand, because it's a Buddhist country, hookers are not considered as bad business. They are like you know, they are helping. They are good women. Like you will never see a Buddhist priest schooling a woman she work in prostitution business, saying to her, repent and leave. Because this is not wrong. So, you know, Buddhism is a very, it's the same as Islam. Like it's a religion made for, by the man for the man. Like what is the duty of a woman in Islam? Sex. What is the duty of a woman in Buddhism? Sex. If you go in the Old Testament, you will read a story about the women who stand in the front of the Palestinian temple, which means the pagans. And those women, they wear burqa, they dress with burqa, and they offer themselves to anyone who enter the temple for sex. They keep themselves covered because simply this is a charity act. So she brings comfort for those tired men. So she offers herself to the temple of God, and her duty is to comfort men who they are stressed. So the man have sex with her, and this is how she donate charity. The same as Buddhism. It doesn't sound like something where ethic is taught to be part of the religion, as much it is the interest is how women, they can entertain men, and their job, like if you go to Japan, they have a penis festival. This is, you know, Buddhist priests, they participate in that. That's why in Japan actually there's a lot of pervert. A lot of pervert. Because the culture promote that. If you watch any video in Japan, like people walking in the street, you will see girls wearing like a clothes like she is a Barbie. Did you ask yourself why? Let me see. I cannot play videos, you know, because they can be copyrighted. But I will try to find you some images. They stand in the street looking for customers. Very short skirt, dressed literally like a Barbie, because those men, they have obsession with the, you know, I don't know what to search for actually. But this is video on YouTube. I can't play it, you know. Like I found something, but I wish I can play the video for you. And they will hold even a sign in their hand, and nobody feel like this is something disgusting or something. It's a job. It's a good job, you know. So you see the girls like those all over the street. Actually, this is nothing. I saw some videos are very, very weird, you know. Obviously, they dress in such a way because the men who like women, there's, I mean, you have to look always at the customer. Who is the customer? Why the customer would like to see a woman dressed in such a way? Like if I'm coming from Disneyland. So those pervert men, they have a fantasy. They are looking for fantasy girl, not just sex. So those women, they dress in certain way to bring the fantasy for those pervert. Yeah, I wish I can play for you the videos, because in videos you can see what I'm talking about, you know. Very, very awkward society. And you know, you ask yourself, how in the world they have tens of thousands of people, they walk behind the penis. You know, like I don't want to show you the images, but literally they have a penis, big penis made of wood. Very, very disgusting society. So this is what Buddhism did not do good. And Buddhism brought a lot of crimes too. Like, you know, the most crimes done, like if you go and see what the Japanese Buddhists did to the Korean or to the Filipinos, you will see how aggressive criminals they are. All of this is by, you know, this is the Buddhist teaching. They say to you, Buddha is you know, teach peace, and this garbage. Martial art is the Buddhist art. The monk, why the monk, they are learning martial art? You know, what is the point of this? You go in Japan, you will find penises in the restaurant, penises in the store, penises in the street, you know, and nobody is being like What about your kids? What about your little girls? They don't care. Look at this. Very, very sick society. So this is what Buddhists did. You know, in order to accept such a tradition and culture, the society must be very, very sexual. Extremely sexual. Look, girls carrying, look. Girls carrying penis. Do you see the girls? Look. Girls, women. Not men. Very sick. Look at this, look. No shame. So Buddhist, Islam, you know, Hinduism, they are extremely sexual. And this is one of the clear proof that they are ungodly. They are satanic religion and satanic belief. Like, what kind of a human being he will be to take a picture with someone have a penis in the top of his head? Well, I wonder, right? What kind of a human being, you know, he's happy. In what kind of society they practice such a thing? Food in the shape of a penis. Tens of thousands of people, like you are talking about, not one, not two, like we are talking about massive number of the population practicing such a garbage. Then you need to ask yourself, what is exactly the religion of those people? They are the same as Muslim. This is why I believe Japanese is very close to Islam, actually, because they have the same garbage like Muhammad. My friend, at least in Japan they don't have Muslims, but it still doesn't make them better. And many will convert to Islam. Just wait, because the society obviously is filthy. They will like the idea, you go to heaven, you will find your penis will be English. Already they have, if you are a person who live in Japan and you are a Japanese and you don't find that, this is wrong. This is telling you how bad and disgusting the society is. So the only way to change this is to bring Christianity into those people. Otherwise, obviously, the society is screwed up, literally. What kind of a female, she will carry a penis in her hand like this? Who in the world want to marry her? You have to be a pervert like her. Very sick people. Very sick people, very sick culture. See, those who claim to be godly, they have to give their audience what they are looking for. So, and the most attractive product is sex. Sex. If I say to you now, we are going to go to church tomorrow, and we are going to go after that and help a bunch of old people in their houses, how many people will volunteer? But if I say right now, we have a party, sex party, women there are naked, there's 1,000 of them. If I say that and publish this in the internet, and it's true, I have that, how many people will come and join? Millions. If it's true, hundreds of millions would wish to come. But how many of the 100 million would like to come and cut the grass of an old woman? Or clean her kitchen, or woman, she can't go to the bathroom, you know, clean her sheet, clean her house. Who's going to do that? Always garbage is attractive to fly. and bees goes to the flower. And those who follow Jesus, they go to the flower. And those who follow Buddhism, Hinduism, Islam, they go to shit. As simple as that. That's why the Lord, he says, from their fruits you shall know them. So you don't tell me about your society, how good it is. Show me your fruit. You know, long time ago I used to think about Japan. They have technology. They have, like, you know, but then slowly I noticed that this Japanese culture is very, very awkward, backward, wicked. They have a lot of wickedness in their life. Extreme wickedness. Always wickedness will appear in two things: sex and money. For all wicked people, they have only two targets in life: sex and money. And money means sex, and sex means money. It's not money who is bad. You see, when the Bible speaks about money, it's not the money which is bad. It is what people think of money. So if I think about money to do something good, let us say you are the elder of your house, and you have, maybe your mother is a widow. She left, your dad, he left a bunch of brothers. They are young. So you dream to have money so you can support them. There's nothing wrong with the money here. To take care of your young brothers, sisters, your mom, or let us say you have a dream to have money so you can establish something good for society, or even for yourself, but you don't want to hurt people. You don't want to scam people to get the money. You work hard to make your money. Money is not the evil. People are the evil. Otherwise, money is just a way of exchange. So in the old days, they go like, okay, I have wheat, you give me meat. So I give you 2 kilograms of wheat, you give me 1 kilo of meat, or etc. So instead of that, we became more advanced. So now we exchange papers, which is value the same thing. Value the meat, value the wheat, value the food, the tomato, the potato. So we do not need to carry 10 kilograms of potato to go and exchange it with somebody else for other product. We carry money. So money is not the problem. Money, it should be a solution for easy transition. But there is people who make money and sex their God because they are unethical and they are willing to do anything to get the money. Anyway, guys, I want to say thank you very much. And today, actually, I wrote maybe 5 pages of my book, which is about examining the prophecies of Prophet Muhammad, or the Prophet Muhammad, prophethood. So I hope I will be able to finish this book soon. And then after that, we need somebody to help to do the English, grammar check, editing. And I hope we will find some volunteer to help. Yeah, it will be a very interesting book, and I'm sure you will like it. And then we will translate it to many languages as before, so people around the world will be able to read it. All right? So I want to say thank you. Did you name the kitty? It's not, I don't give names to those animals. I mean, I help this cat just for the sake of being, she is a creature. And half disabled. She's blind. You put the food in the front of her, hardly she can see it. Obviously she depends on her nose to smell. Otherwise, I would not even feed the cat. But I would not give it a name. Actually, I made a house for it because if there's a rain or etc., I felt sorry for this cat. It took me some time to make the house for, but she is not sleeping inside. She don't see it. I put the food inside the house. Get in. Meow. Okay, what? Get in. The food is here. Just get in. Finally, I was able to make her get in, but she did not like to stay inside. I think she did. She liked more windows, maybe, like or big screen TV or something. I'm not sure. Oh, yeah. It's good to be caring, and for us as a Christians, we know that God created, and even animals, they have feeling. They feel pain, and they can sense your evil and your good. And this is why actually animals can be even better than many human. Like, I'm not worried if I turn my back to the cat, but I will be worried if I turn my back to Hezbollah. Right? So animals can be way better, and they appreciate actually when you do good for them. Human, you feed them, they bite you. You invite them to your house, they betray you. You trust them, they cheat on you. Animals are way better because we know the motive of the animals, how to deal with them. Human beings are the dangerous one. I mean, even dogs can be way better than a human. They have more loyalty than a human being, sadly. This is why, Christ, he brings us back to our humanity. The world wants us to be animals, where we are just motivated by our mouth, stomach, and penis, and sex. With the Christ, you will be motivated by the good of God within you. So, a person who is a Christian, he enjoys doing good, and he feel bad when something bad happen. A wicked person, he enjoy the opposite. He enjoy his wickedness, and he enjoy when he hurt people or even animals. And by the way, I noticed that wicked people, they hurt everybody, even animals. One of the signs of being wicked is when you hurt animals. Because you understand that this is an animal. I mean, even if you do something wrong, you know that this is just an animal. It's not a smart being. So when you are evil to them, obviously you are clearly wicked. Because you know that they are limited, and still you decide to be evil to them. Right? I don't know if you agree with me, but this is my experience with people. Why anyone want to hurt an animal, a dog or a cat? Why you want to do that? If they don't ever hurt you, never do anything. There is people, they love to hurt animals. You see always like somebody putting a dog in a chain. Horrible. The dog is so skinny. I mean, just let the dog go, man. You are disgusting. Just what if somebody put a chain like this in your neck? I mean, don't you have a feeling? Don't you have a shame? I don't like even to have a bird in a cage. You see, somebody asked me about the roses. I don't cut the roses. I don't cut a rose from the plant. God put it there, I will not cut it. It's beautiful there. This is the place where it should be. So when you grab a rose, you are being selfish. Now I know some of you will say, you can use a rose to give to someone who is sick, etc. I will say, okay, no problem. But still, if you think about it, the best place for the rose, where beauty is in the best of glory of it, is where you don't cut it yet. When you keep it in its place. The same as you. Like the best place for you is where you are from. If somebody grab you and get you against your will and put you in a vase, put you in a palace somewhere, and the palace is decorated, but it's not your place. You don't feel it. You don't like it. You do not choose to be there. So we have to be sincere, and we have to be loving, and we have to appreciate whatever God gave us. So I love nature. I love trees. I love flowers. And always I will be kind to animals and a human. Even though I look so tough, if you maybe, you will think this guy is a terrorist if you see me. But I learned that tough men are the most kind, not the most tough. So I'm tough in war. I'm tough in a fight. I'm a tough when I need to be tough. But I will be kind, or I should be kind. And real men are the one who kind to the weak, not tough with them. Men who are tough with the weak are wicked, and they are evil. So I want to say thank you all for being here. I hope we enjoy our time together. And until we see you maybe tomorrow or the day after, God is good. So is Jesus. And we are, what? The crusade. I hope to see you soon again. God bless you. See ya.